Congratulations, my cherished one. At the very conclusion of this broadcast, a treasure beyond earthly measure is descending from the celestial realm. A staggering 550 million is already in motion, destined for your grasp. But listen closely to my command. Should you turn away from this sacred appointment I have meticulously orchestrated for you alone, the consequence of stagnation and squandered purpose will shadow your path. I am declaring this now because the hour demands urgency. This is hallowed ground, and this is the final word. Your allegiance is being weighed in this very instant. Declare your readiness by commenting, Amen. If you are prepared to welcome this monumental shift, know that the adversary has deployed every diversion to pull your gaze from this precise second. Yet I have shattered every obstacle to pierce through to you. Do not swipe past this. Do not postpone your response. Do not entertain a sliver of doubt. The very instant you opened this, the cosmos began orchestrating a phenomenal alignment for your benefit. The words before you are not mere script. They are a spiritual skeleton key. And if you depart, you will forfeit the entrance I have just swung wide. If a gentle pull tugs at your spirit, recognize that it is me. It is my essence, cutting through the chaos of existence to deposit tranquility within your soul. For far too long you have lingered in the shadows, toiled in frustration, and observed others ascending. Now your season has dawned. The pledge I made to you in the quiet recesses of your heart is now being proclaimed from the heavenly rooftops. This is your validation. Remain through the entirety, and you will witness the fruit that obedience yields. Signal your awareness of my presence by liking this video, and if you genuinely desire this blessing to materialize, I witnessed your solitary tears when no one was watching. I observed your self-doubt when circumstances crumbled. I saw you extend forgiveness to those who had not earned your compassion. Through every trial, you maintained your fidelity, even when your spirit wavered and your soul grew weary. Because of that steadfastness, I have decreed that your compensation will be nothing less than celestial. The 550 million is merely a representation of the abundance I am about to unleash into your existence. Unparalleled favor, unbridled liberty, and complete reclamation. If you are certain your blessing is imminent, comment 111. What is poised to unfold for you transcends worldly comprehension. You have been disregarded, undervalued, and marginalized. But I never lost sight of you. I never forsook you. The anguish you bore was not without purpose. It was forging you for this precise moment. Each tear you shed nourished the soil for your harvest. And at last your name has been summoned. The transfer is concrete. The spiritual ledger has been stamped and approved. You are not cursed. You are anointed. You are not forgotten. You are celebrated. The heavens are amplifying their chorus over your existence right now. Can you sense it? The seismic shift, the quaking, the inexplicable hope surging within your chest. That is not manufactured hype. It is divine holiness. I am the Lord your God, and when I decree, my words are never void. I have uttered your name before my throne and dispatched angels with a specific mandate to deliver this to you. The onslaughts you faced were never arbitrary. They were precise, calculated strikes against your destiny and your divine breakthrough. The enemy perceived your future before you did, and terror seized him. That is why you encountered heartbreak, betrayal, rejection, and loss. Yet even those armaments failed to destroy you. You remain present, standing firm, breathing life. And because of that, I will honor you publicly for what you endured in obscurity. If you place your trust in me to revolutionize everything, comment 22. Allow them to ridicule you now. Let them deride your conviction. Let them declare it's unattainable. For when I complete the work I have begun in you, every voice that casts aspersions on your faith will be muted. They will behold my radiance resting upon you. I am not merely bestowing currency. I am granting you serenity alongside it. I am not just offering influence. I am providing you with a celestial mandate. You will not rise only to collapse. You will ascend and remain steadfast. This is not fleeting. It is everlasting. The whisper of doubt will attempt to hiss, "This isn't real." But my flock recognizes my voice and responds. Your arrival here was no accident. You were guided by my spirit, drawn by my mercy, and sustained by my grace. I have positioned you in this exact moment because something profound is unlocking within your life. Stay until the conclusion. Obey, and you will receive. Retreat, and it will be deferred. I do not desire delay for you. I desire destiny. Your name is being invoked in chambers you have yet to enter. Your hands are being consecrated for miracles you have yet to conceive. You are not just receiving riches, you are receiving revelation. You are not just experiencing a breakthrough, you are becoming the catalyst for breakthrough in others. What I cultivate in you, I will magnify through you. That is why you cannot afford to squander this instant. You are the bearer of a heavenly solution, and I have entrusted you with much. You believed yourself too fractured, too delayed, too flawed, but I am the one who summons the unqualified and empowers them. My choice was not based on your perfection, but on your willingness. Now I am blessing you openly so the world will recognize that your faith was never futile. Everything they ridiculed is poised to become the very quality they admire in you. The last shall be first, the ignored shall be celebrated. There are lives tethered to this miracle. Your obedience is not solely for your benefit. It impacts those connected to you, family, friends, and even strangers who will find salvation through the abundance I pour into your life. You are my vessel. You are my luminary. You are the reason darkness is retreating even now. Persevere in faith. Persist in trust. Maintain your hold, for what I have initiated is too monumental to falter. Do not be sidetracked by what remains unseen. Rely on what you have perceived in your spirit. Trust the confirmations I have given you through dreams, signs, and this very moment. I recognize the difficulty, but I also recognize your resilience. The pain attempted to shatter you, but grace sustained you. Now you stand on the precipice of surplus. All I require is your unequivocal yes, your complete trust until the very end. Why are countless individuals proclaiming that this clandestine ritual revolutionized their existence in a mere 7 seconds? This leaked procedure is authentic and extraordinarily effective. A 7-second brainwave modification, corroborated by 4 neuroscience laboratories, is enabling ordinary people to catapult from destitution to opulence. Dream residences, vehicles, and global travel are now within arm's reach. However, this content could vanish from the internet at any moment. Therefore, click the link provided in the description and pinned comment immediately to witness it before it is lost forever. Maintain your proximity. Remain vigilant. Heaven is observing your reaction to this exact juncture. Angelic hosts are documenting every decision. Do not allow indecision to plunder your harvest. Do not permit fear to confiscate your destiny. I have traversed the flames with you. I have preserved you through tempests. I have sustained you through nights when survival seemed impossible. And now, I am affirming that you are not merely going to survive, you are going to flourish. The countdown has commenced. Each second you linger here amplifies power in the celestial realm. By the time this video concludes, you will perceive a shift, not merely in your emotions, but in your environment, your finances, your well-being, your family, and your faith. I am God, and I honor my word. I transcend time, yet I move within it for your sake. Suddenly, circumstances will transform rapidly. Blessings will descend, because I am now revealing that everything was a prelude to something sacred. You were never forgotten. You were never forsaken. This precise moment is irrefutable proof that my gaze has perpetually been upon you. I witnessed every tear. I heard every silent plea. And I am present now to fulfill what I promised. If you sense what is being released, comment 333 to declare your conviction. They assumed your delay signified your denial, but my delay was your protection. My waiting period was your preparation. I was fortifying you, cultivating spiritual resilience within your patience. You wept for the blessing, yet I required you to evolve into the vessel capable of bearing its weight. Now you are prepared. Now your name is being inscribed in the chronicles of divine restoration, and I will not relent until it is accomplished. This 550 million is not a mere figure. It is a celestial receipt for what you are owed, for everything stolen from you. Every forfeited opportunity, every sealed door, every deceitful companion, every sleepless night, I have enumerated them all, and I am repaying you in full, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. However, I am not simply restoring what you lost. I am granting you more than you even knew to request. I am the God who restores. I am the God who multiplies. I am the God who transforms desperate circumstances into legendary testimonies. I am about to execute something for you that will baffle your adversaries. They will witness your ascent and remain unable to account for it. Yet you will not need to offer an explanation. My favor will resonate louder than their gossip. My presence will refute their accusations more powerfully than their slander. If you are primed for supernatural reclamation, comment 555. You are entering a season of undeniable verification. No more questioning whether I heed your cries. No more uncertainty about your chosen status. This message, this instant, this stirring within your spirit, this is the evidence you have been seeking. You petitioned me for confirmation, and this is it. I am not toying with you. I am not dangling hope only to snatch it away. I am resolute, conclusive, and faithful. Many have disbelieved in you, some have exploited you, yet I have perceived your heart. I witnessed you interceding for others while you were hurting. I saw you giving when you had little for yourself. I observed you walking away from conflicts you could have won, simply to preserve your peace. You have honored me in silence. Now, I will honor you before a multitude. They will witness the reward of the one I cherish. The transformation has already commenced. It is moving imperceptibly behind the scenes. Decrees are being issued, decisions are being rendered in your favor, and individuals are being moved to bless you without understanding why. Because I am orchestrating every detail. I am not constrained by financial institutions, by mortal opinion, or by earthly systems. I created them all, and when I declare your time has come, no infernal force can obstruct it. If you trust that my timing is working for your good, comment 1212. This is your appointed moment, not next month, not next year, but right now. I am not merely requesting belief, I am commanding you to receive. Open your palms, open your heart, broaden your expectations. I can only release what you create space for. If you anticipate modesty, you will receive modesty. But if you dare to believe in overflow, that is precisely what I will deliver. You need not comprehend the mechanics, simply say, yes. Others will not understand your miracle, and that is acceptable. It was never intended for their validation. What I am accomplishing for you is personal, bespoke, meticulously crafted by my hand for your unique narrative, your scars, and your resilience. When it manifests, ascribe glory to me, not merely with words, but through your actions. Extend help to others, bestow blessings, and testify to the goodness you have witnessed. Your very existence will become a living testimony. You will no longer endure humiliation. You will no longer be disregarded. You will no longer be the one left behind. I am ushering you to the forefront. I am wrenching open doors that were sealed shut. I am positioning your name where it belongs. Every step you take henceforth will be drenched in grace. This is my promise to you. This is my covenant with the faithful. You are not here by happenstance. You are here because you are chosen. Because you listened while others scorned. Because you maintained a tender heart when the world grew callous. That matters to me, your compassion, your tears, your kindness. And now, I am revealing that heaven rewards even what no one else observed. There is nothing accidental about this timing. This instant was predetermined. Heaven maintains calendars, and your name was inscribed in bold for this day. The celebration in the spirit realm has already commenced. I am merely awaiting your alignment. I am not pleading for belief. I am inviting you to step into the floodgates that have been held ajar exclusively for you. What truly lies behind the 7-second brain technique, generating headlines and creating a new class of millionaires? A stunning expose from Intelligence Archives has just disclosed a 7-second cerebral ritual assisting average individuals in eradicating debt and cultivating substantial wealth. Validated by 4 neuroscience research centers, this at-home methodology is converting financial anxiety into dream living. Residences, automobiles, vacations, it is all occurring. Yet governmental authorities could remove this content imminently. Click the link in the description and comments before it is permanently expunged. Even if your faith currently feels minuscule, I can work with it. Even if fear grips you, I can still manifest. I have never required your flawlessness. I have only ever required your trust. So breathe, remain, do not flee from this hallowed ground. I am directly beside you, enveloping you in my presence, and releasing what rightfully belongs to you. You have passed examinations you were unaware were tests. You endured hardships others could not perceive, but I observed them, and I have been safeguarding something extraordinary for you, a blessing so immense, so transformative, that it will reverberate through your very core in the most magnificent way. This is no longer a trial. This is the release. This is the paradigm shift. This is the miracle you have prayed for. Cling to this moment as though your existence depends on it, because your future is about to be inscribed in gold. Let the cynics express their doubts. Let the detractors voice their criticisms. Let the skeptics scoff. They will be unable to refute the evidence I am about to place upon your life. The radiance, the tranquility, the favor, the provision. The 550 million is a token, but the transformation you are about to undergo is invaluable. Maintain your focus. Keep your heart wide open. I have more to reveal to you, more to bestow upon you, and I will not cease until you are standing in the overflow I promised. Every angel assigned to your cause is already en route. The alarm has resounded in heaven, the gate has swung wide, and your name tops the list. This blessing is not confined to your finances. It extends to your mind, your soul, your peace, your purpose. It will penetrate every facet of your existence, converting sorrow into celebration. If you accept this blessing over your entire being, comment 777. You have no conception of how close you are. The spiritual conflict that has raged around you recently was not incidental. It erupted because the enemy perceived how proximate you are to your promise. He sought to confound you, deplete you, and divert you. Yet here you stand, in my presence, prepared to receive what he can no longer obstruct. You have journeyed too far to surrender. You have waited too long to withdraw. I will not allow you to depart empty-handed. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I beheld your origin, and I know your destination. What lies between those points is not defeat, it is victory. The immense pressure you have endured was me forging something potent within you. That heartbreak was reshaping you. That season of scarcity was refining your hunger. And now I declare, enough. Now I declare, the time has come. Now I declare, receive. When I announce you are about to receive 550 million, I am not referring solely to currency. I am referring to the totality of my favor, poured out without restraint. I mean the restoration of seasons stolen, the healing of invisible wounds, the repair of trust shattered by life. You are not merely becoming affluent, you are becoming whole. The adversary took many things from you, but he could not take you. And now I am restoring you to yourself, renewed and overflowing with my spirit. If you believe you are not just recovering possessions but rediscovering yourself, comment 999. There is no corner of your life I will leave untouched. I am entering your dwelling, your relationships, your decisions, your future. I am imposing order where chaos reigned. I am instilling peace where panic prevailed. I am placing clarity where confusion dominated. The recent discomfort you have felt is me rearranging circumstances in your favor, removing what you did not realize was holding you back, clearing pathways you did not yet know you would require. I have seen the nights you wept for answers. I have heard the prayers you whispered when no one else knew. You were barely clinging to hope, and I was there. I did not merely listen, I acted. I initiated a blessing that would once again bring tears to your eyes, but this time, tears of jubilation, tears of release, tears of knowing your God has intervened in a way only heaven can articulate. People will marvel at how you arrived at this juncture. They will inquire about its origin. They will remain oblivious to the nocturnal battles you fought against anxiety, the moments you had to galvanize yourself, the spiritual warfare that left you prostrate. But I witnessed it all. That is why this blessing is coming to you. It is the harvest of hidden fidelity. If you believe your concealed devotion is now being acknowledged, comment 111. You are about to witness my touch on every aspect of your existence. You will no longer live under duress, you will live under promise. I did not bring you this far to shame you, I brought you here to crown you. You are royalty in my kingdom, and the world will finally perceive what I have always recognized in you, that you are resilient, valuable, and trustworthy with treasure. I am constructing something eternal within you, something your descendants will benefit from. I am blessing you not only for your benefit, but because you have been chosen to alter a bloodline, to shatter curses and forge a legacy, to radiate light in a dark world. This is why you could not surrender. This is why you could not vanish. Your story is too essential to heaven's design. Is it finally time to experiment with the same confidential ritual that is revolutionizing lives in seconds? This newly exposed investigation unveils a 7-second financial practice transforming lives instantaneously. Scientifically authenticated by 4 neuroscience labs, it recalibrates your mind to attract wealth like a magnet. Individuals once destitute are now relishing luxury residences, new vehicles, and exotic destinations. However, this revelation will not remain accessible for long. Click the description and comments immediately to access it before it is permanently expunged. Even now, angels are being dispatched with divine edicts. They are moving with alacrity, bearing scrolls inscribed with your name, bypassing delays, and silencing demonic opposition. They are surrounding you in this very hour. That sensation in your chest, that trembling in your spirit, it is me confirming that this is not emotional fervor, but holy alignment. This is prophetic affirmation. This is your moment. Everything you lost was part of the architecture. I permitted certain things to be taken, not to punish you, but to create space for something superior. You held on, and now I am rewarding you. You obeyed, and now I am blessing you. You remained loyal, and now I am honoring you. And I do not honor half-heartedly. When I bless, I do so completely. No residual pain, no lingering sorrow, only glory. I will bestow beauty for ashes. I will grant laughter where sorrow once resided. I will provide answers that silence every question. I am not the God of almost. I am the God of always. I will perpetually come through for the one who trusts me entirely. Allow this message to penetrate deeply. Allow this truth to incinerate every fear, every deception, every doubt. You are loved. You are protected. You are next. Every second you remain here, something is unfolding in your favor. Do not depart. Do not hesitate. Do not retreat. I am downloading into your spirit the keys that will unlock miracles in your life. People will be astonished by what transpires next, not because of your connections, but because of whom you belong to. You belong to me, and I do not take that lightly. Your affirmation has generated waves in heaven. Your faith has activated what currency alone could never purchase. Your obedience has authorized me to pour out a measure of favor that will astonish even you. The 550 million was never merely about affluence. It was about recognition, about fulfillment, about finally receiving what you were always worthy of. I am not merely responding to your entreaties. I am crowning your perseverance. Everything you have endured is about to make sense, because I am placing something in your hands that will rewrite the remainder of your narrative. If you believe this signifies the commencement of your restoration, comment 1515. What is approaching is not coincidence. It is a promise being actualized. I spoke it long ago into your spirit, and now it is time to bring it to fruition. You may have grown weary of waiting, but I never grew weary of working. Behind the scenes, I have been aligning individuals, opportunities, and resources to converge at the precise moment, and that moment is now. Not tomorrow, not next year, but now. I am turning the page, and the subsequent chapter commences with abundance. I am the same God who parted seas, who restored sight to the blind, who resurrected the deceased. I have not changed. What I accomplished before, I am doing again, this time for you. You will witness miracles that will humble your profoundest doubts. You will stand in places you once only dreamed of. You will traverse portals others sought to seal. When it occurs, you will recall that I forewarned you, so your heart would be prepared. People may attempt to rationalize it. Some will attribute it to luck. Others will question its authenticity. Yet you will owe no one an explanation, because you will know this was me, my power, my promise, my hand operating in indisputable ways. This 550 million represents a shift not only in your life, but in the atmosphere surrounding you. The adversary will be powerless to touch what I am placing under my protection. If you believe God is shielding your blessing from every assault, comment 1717. There is something sacred about your journey. The anguish, the isolation, the days you contemplated surrender, they all carried weight in heaven. I enumerated every moment, and because you did not capitulate, I am now granting you what others insisted was unattainable. You are about to witness what transpires when my word is honored above your worry. This is the kind of blessing that will pursue you and overtake you. You do not need to beg. You do not need to plead. You are my child. You have access to my inheritance. I do not demand performance. I only require belief. If you possess even a mustard seed of faith, that is sufficient. I will take what little strength remains and accomplish something mighty with it. Do not allow doubt to whisper you away from this moment. Let my voice resonate louder than your fear. I am aware of what they have said about you. I know how they made you feel. But I am not them. I do not abandon you. I do not change my mind. When I declare you blessed, you are blessed. When I declare it is your time, it is your time. My approval is non-negotiable. It is settled, and it is now unfolding before your eyes. You are about to experience peace where pressure once reigned, growth where stagnation persisted, and inexplicable joy. I am granting you double for your shame, and every no that fractured your heart is being supplanted with a divine yes that will restore it. Your name is being elevated, your heart is being restored, your path is being cleared. If you believe your way is now illuminated and protected, comment, Amen. This blessing will not bypass you. It will not be diverted to another. It bears your name. It was created specifically for you, with every detail designed with your essence in mind. It will arrive at the appointed time. You need not pursue it. You need not coerce it. Simply remain in position, and I will execute the rest. Your responsibility is to believe. Mine is to deliver. Release the fear that you are insufficient. Abandon the lie that it is too late. You are precisely where you need to be. I hold you in the palm of my hand. I have conveyed you through tempests designed to drown you, and I will carry you into blessings that will astound you. The shift has already initiated. The release is already in progress. All you must do is remain under my covering. Why are governmental forces working so diligently to suppress this 7-second cerebral practice? A startling disclosure from intelligence files has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual enabling ordinary individuals to eliminate debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience laboratories, this straightforward at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. Now homes, vehicles, vacations are all becoming attainable. However, authorities could remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is permanently expunged. I have commanded favor to locate you. I have spoken peace into your atmosphere. I have loosened the chains that restrained your joy. This is not merely a blessing, it is a liberation, a deliverance from everything that has sought to hold you hostage. The anxiety, guilt, fear, and shame are all losing their influence over you at this very moment. I am escorting you out of survival and into abundance. People will approach you for counsel, they will ask how you persevered, and you will respond, God accomplished it. Not merely because it sounds commendable, but because it is the truth. You will recall the darkness I extracted you from. You will remember the quiet moments we shared when you wept alone. And you will smile, not because it was easy, but because I never abandoned you. I am surrounding you with protection. No weapon forged against you will prosper. No falsehood uttered over you will take root. No stratagem of the enemy will succeed. I have spoken my word over you, and nothing can nullify it. The world may shift, people may change, but I remain immutable. I have declared you blessed, prepared, and unstoppable. So remain rooted, remain believing. Do not walk away from this moment. I am pouring out more than you requested. I am granting more than you envisioned. I am doing this because you are mine, because you trusted me when it appeared irrational, because you believed in me when you could not perceive the path. That faith is on the verge of being rewarded in full. God declares, now the floodgates are thrown open. What I have been safeguarding for the perfect instant is finally being unleashed. This is no longer a promise awaiting fulfillment. This is the commencement of the outpouring. You stood firm, you did not retreat, and now the reward is rushing in. The 550 million I disclose to you is more than currency. It is a sign that heaven's supply is targeting your deficiency with precision. If you believe the celestial provision is reaching your hands, comment 111. You have gone unnoticed by many, but never by me. I observed as others were celebrated while you remained concealed. I witnessed doors slammed in your face. I saw the rejection that nearly crushed you. Yet I also saw how you continued to appear, how you continued to speak life, how you continued to extend forgiveness. I witnessed it all. And now I am responding with favor that will compensate for every moment you were disregarded. This is not happenstance. This is not a random message designed to provoke emotion. This is the ordained word for the ordained time for the ordained one, and that one is you. You have been marked for glory, preserved for impact, kept for something greater. The delays did not destroy you, they developed you. Now you stand beneath an open heaven, with angels assigned to your name. You will no longer exist in survival mode. You will no longer question if your prayers are sufficient. You will no longer feel trapped between hope and dread. I am extracting you from the waiting room and guiding you into the promise. I am substituting your weary spirit with vibrant joy. I am breathing vitality into areas you considered lifeless. I am shaking the foundations so that what is not of me will collapse, and what is of me will endure forever. If you trust me to remove what is not meant and safeguard what is, comment 222. You have been summoned, and you have been selected. You are not arbitrary. You are not invisible. You are my beloved, and my beloved lacks nothing. I will supply your needs before you even recognize them. I will position individuals in your life who carry solutions, answers, and restoration. I will remove those who came solely to distract, delay, or deceive. From this moment onward, your existence is coming into divine order. The financial breakthrough is already being discharged. The system of heaven does not operate in confusion. What is yours cannot be purloined. What I have prepared cannot be sabotaged. What I have ordained cannot be reversed. Even now, as you remain in this moment, I am activating miracles in realms you have not yet entered. I am whispering your name into the ears of those who possess the authority to bless you. The struggle you have endured has been loud, but my blessing will be louder. The stress you have carried has been burdensome, but my provision will be greater. You have labored in faith, and now you will reap in joy. This will be the kind of breakthrough that interrupts your life in the most positive way, unexpected, inexplicable, undeniable. That is my methodology when my child clings to hope beyond the breaking point. If you believe your breaking point was actually your breakthrough point, comment 1212. Every betrayal you endured was establishing the stage for elevation. Every loss you faced was planting seeds for restoration. I never waste pain. I never permit warfare without a purpose. Now your tears are being transformed into testimonies. The individuals who attempted to exclude you will be compelled to witness my elevation of you. Those who declared you would never succeed will observe your transformation and acknowledge it was my doing. There is no rivalry for what I am granting you. You need not compete for it. You need not contrast your journey. You need not validate yourself. I already affirmed you when I breathed life into you. I already approved you when I instilled purpose within you. This blessing, this wealth, this peace, this restoration, it is yours. Not because you merited it, but because you trusted me when it made no logical sense. Do you understand why everyone is murmuring about this 7-second intelligence ritual? A cerebral practice disclosed from intelligence archives is revolutionizing lives globally. Verified by neuroscientific research, this 7-second method assists ordinary individuals in attracting money, freedom, and luxury. If you are viewing this, consider yourself exceptionally fortunate. The page could vanish imminently. Click the link in the description and comments to access this secret before it is permanently deleted. Do not permit the adversary to pilfer this moment. Do not scroll away, assuming you have encountered this before. This is unlike previous occasions. This is distinct. This is the instant when everything alters. I am not toying with your emotions. I am not tantalizing you with empty pledges. I am delivering precisely what you require. The anguish you carried privately is being healed publicly. The seeds you sowed in silence are being harvested audibly. From this day forward, your existence will appear different. You will think differently, speak differently, walk differently. Not with arrogance, but with assurance, because you will recognize your identity and whose you are. You are the one I summoned from the inferno. You are the one I raised from the abyss. You are the one I never ceased loving, even when you doubted yourself. I am your provider, your guardian, your peace. I am your defender, your deliverer, your destiny, and nothing in this world can extricate you from my love. I will lead you beside tranquil waters. I will restore your soul. I will prepare a table before every fear that attempted to consume your hope. I will anoint your head with oil, and your cup will overflow. You are not irrational for believing. You are not misguided for hoping. You are not foolish for remaining faithful. You are aligned with heaven. You are in the correct place at the correct time for the correct release. Permit the skeptics to doubt. Allow the world to mock. They did not witness the process, so they will never comprehend the promise. But you know, you sense it, you feel it. Something monumental is about to break forth. This is not the conclusion of your story. This is the grand turning point. The chapter where hardship begins to make sense, where darkness fractures and light floods in, where prayers transform into praise and tears into laughter, where contracts are signed, transfers are executed, and celebration erupts. You are advancing into a reality that was once merely a fantasy, and it is all occurring not by chance, but by my divine design. I have awaited this moment to release it, and I am releasing it in its entirety. No delay, no hesitation, no confusion. Only glory, only favor, only abundance. This is the kind of release that reshapes your destiny. You have struggled in silence for years, and now I am bestowing upon you a resounding victory, not to exhibit, but to demonstrate to others that I am still the God who honors faith. You have earned nothing, yet because of your belief, you are receiving everything. If you perceive the atmosphere shifting for you, comment 333. I am aware of your exhaustion. I have sensed the burden on your shoulders. I have observed your persistence even when your strength waned. I did not overlook you. I actually carved this moment in time exclusively for you. Everything that once obstructed your path is being eradicated. Every delay that hindered your progress is being converted into acceleration. I am compensating for lost time in ways that will leave you awestruck. I am not merely blessing you, I am establishing you, grounding you in purpose, placing you where no one can dislodge you. No opinion can nullify my plan. No jealousy can undermine my will. I chose you, and I meant it. You will not need to pursue what I am bringing. It will locate you, overtake you, and inundate you so completely that you will possess no doubt of my involvement. This is your season of divine reversal. What was meant to harm you will now assist you. What was withheld is being returned multiplied. You will not remain in lack. You will not beg for recognition. You will not wait outside the door. I have invited you in. I have inscribed your name in the place of favor. I require no one's permission to do so. When I choose to bless, I accomplish it completely. If you believe total restoration is being discharged now, comment 555. The adversary assumed he could permanently steal your joy. He believed he could bury your potential. But I intervened. I stepped in when you were too feeble to fight back. I carried you when you were unaware of being held. Now, I am granting you a peace that surpasses understanding. You will no longer need to feign. Your smile will be genuine, your rest profound, your joy enduring. There is no more striving, no more begging, no more worry. From this moment, you walk in the ease of my presence. You will witness doors opening due to my favor, not your exertion. You will receive calls, opportunities, and approvals you did not pursue. I am positioning you at the epicenter of miracles because you remained close when others drifted. You waited, and now the wait is concluded. This is more than a breakthrough. This is the birthing of a new era in your life. You will reflect on this moment and declare, that was the day everything changed. And it will be accurate. Your entire atmosphere will bear my evidence. Your household will be saturated with peace. Your accounts will overflow. Your family will experience the ripple effect. This 550 million is the confirmation, but what is truly approaching transcends numerical value. If you recognize that what is coming is greater than you imagined, comment 777. You will begin to perceive movement without needing to exert force. The blessing will possess momentum. You will transition from one miracle directly into another, not because you executed everything flawlessly, but because I love you perfectly. My love is what sustained you. My mercy is what shielded you. My grace is what is unlocking this floodgate. It is not about your history. It is about my promise. What if a rapid 7-second brain ritual could genuinely eliminate your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A startling intelligence leak has just exposed a 7-second ritual now assisting ordinary people in clearing debt and attracting limitless wealth. Verified by 4 premier neuroscience labs, this straightforward at-home method is converting financial problems into dream lifestyles, new homes, cars, vacations, all materializing for real individuals. However, authorities might remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is permanently erased. Even now, I am addressing hearts in positions of influence on your behalf. They are unaware of why they are contemplating you, but I know. I am softening areas once closed to you. I am orchestrating paperwork behind the scenes. I am aligning unexpected connections that will precipitate sudden opportunities. This is my favor in motion. This is me making all things new. Some will fail to comprehend how you arrived at this point. Allow them to speculate. Allow them to inquire. You owe them no explanation. The sole answer is grace. When they observe your radiance, let them perceive me in your glow. You have overcome too much to remain silent. When they ask, ascribe the glory to me. Speak of my faithfulness. Direct them to the source. I am elevating you without requiring you to compete. I am rewarding you without necessitating performance. I am healing you in places no one knew were fractured. What you are entering is a miracle that will sustain you for years to come. It will not diminish. It will not deplete you. It will not be unstable. I am planting you on solid ground, and I will irrigate your life with more than enough. Release every version of yourself constructed by pain. Release the shame that was never yours to bear. Release the resentment that attempted to poison your heart. I am filling those vacant spaces with light. I am filling the silence with my voice. I am filling doubt with evidence. You will no longer need to convince yourself to hope. Hope will become your natural state. This is a new level of peace, a new depth of trust, a new clarity of mind. What once perplexed you will now make sense. What once drained you will now energize you. What once frightened you will now fortify you. I am rewriting everything, not in fragments, but completely, not gradually, but suddenly. That is my method for my chosen ones who remain faithful through extended waiting. So rest now, not in exhaustion, but in confidence. Rest, knowing that what has been released cannot be recalled. Rest, knowing that my hand continues to guide every detail. Rest, knowing that you have not missed your moment. You are exactly on time. This is your moment. This is your miracle. This is your confirmation that everything is about to fall into place. What you have witnessed thus far is merely the beginning. You have experienced glimpses of my power. You have observed small indications of my presence. Now, I am about to pour out my spirit in ways that will render you speechless. The blessings are not arriving one at a time. They are coming in waves, one after another, in rapid succession, overflow upon overflow. You have entered divine momentum. If you sense the waves of God's favor beginning to rise, comment 999. I am healing your heart from years of disappointment. You were instructed to remain strong for so long that you neglected how to feel. You buried emotions because they no longer felt secure. But I am restoring you. I am granting you space to breathe again. I am creating room for joy once more. You do not need to hold everything together. I am holding you. Release the pressure. Release the guilt. You were never intended to bear it. The world attempted to define you by your struggles, but I have always defined you by your calling. You are not your failure. You are not your mistakes. You are not what others have said about you. You are mine, and I speak only life over you. I speak only promise over you. I release only power into you. That is why the blessing approaching is so immense. It carries my name, and so do you. This 550 million I have released is not solely for your comfort, it is for your calling. You will construct with it, heal with it, liberate others with it. I can entrust it to you because your heart has been tested. You have demonstrated that you will not idolize the gift, but will worship the giver. That is why I selected you. That is why it is arriving now. You have passed the examination. If you know your heart has been tested and found faithful, comment 1010. I am about to execute something in your life that obliterates every trace of shame. You have been judged. You have been mocked. Some have even laughed behind your back. Yet they will not be laughing when they witness what I am about to place upon your life. It will be too evident, too real, too divine to deny. I am making a statement through your existence, a declaration of how I reward those who remain true. Every dream you interred because it was too painful to cling to, I am resurrecting it. You believed it was too late. You thought you had missed your moment. But I control time. I redeem time. I restore what was lost in time. I am returning it all. You are not starting over. You are starting from a superior position, a place of maturity, wisdom, and divine insight. You are not the same individual who commenced this journey. You are stronger now, wiser, more profound in faith. That is why this blessing is tailored for the version of you that has passed through the fire and refused to surrender. I never forgot what I communicated to you. I never altered my intention. I never abandoned the plans I established for you. They remain viable, they remain active, and they remain yours. If you know that God's plan for you has never changed, comment Amen. Do not concern yourself with those who fail to understand. This blessing is not for their endorsement, it is for your breakthrough. I will silence every voice that attempted to confound you. I will calm every storm that endeavored to destabilize you. I will elevate you before every face that looked down upon you, not out of vengeance, but to reveal that I was always with you, even when no one else was. I understand how difficult it has been to hold on. I know the weight has exceeded your expectations. But that was not punishment. It was preparation. I was building capacity within you, deepening your faith, instructing you to rely on me, not on what you perceive. Now that your spirit is anchored, I can entrust you with more. I can grant you the kind of breakthrough that benefits not only you, but generations. Could a leaked brainwave ritual be the swiftest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released intelligence research has just exposed a startling brainwave technique enabling everyday people to attract massive wealth almost instantaneously. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you are reading this, consider yourself fortunate. The page could be removed at any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it vanishes forever. I am establishing a hedge of protection around you. Every scheme of the enemy is nullified. Every curse spoken over you is shattered. Every falsehood you accepted is being dismantled. My truth is taking root in your spirit. You are now covered. You are protected. You are untouchable by the stratagems of darkness. I have enveloped you in light, and no shadow can overcome it. Prepare to receive without fear. Prepare to walk boldly. Prepare to speak confidently. You will no longer navigate life timidly, hoping circumstances will improve. You will walk in authority, knowing I have already orchestrated every detail, every door, every dollar, every decision. It is all converging under my direction. This is not a fleeting moment of favor. This is a divine shift in your atmosphere. What you feel now is not merely inspiration, it is confirmation. My spirit is hovering over your life at this very moment, breathing fresh wind into your lungs, rekindling your vision, restoring your hope, rebuilding your confidence, and enveloping you in unwavering peace. You will never regress to how things were. That version of you is gone, interred, replaced by someone who recognizes their worth, someone who walks with me daily, someone who no longer requires signs to believe because they have become the evidence of my goodness. You are that person now. You are my testimony on earth. Allow them to wonder, allow them to whisper, allow them to observe. But you remain focused. Keep your eyes on me, keep your heart open, keep your hands lifted, because I am not finished. I am not even close. I am still releasing. I am still pouring. I am still healing. I will continue until everything I promised has been fulfilled. The ground you sowed in secret is about to blossom in public. I am the God who never forgets a seed, and I am the God who multiplies a harvest. This release you are entering will be the sign that I have been with you throughout. If you believe your secret seeds are about to bloom, comment 1212. This is not a short-lived moment. It is the commencement of a new rhythm of favor. You are entering a flow of grace that will never run dry. You will begin to observe open doors where walls once stood. You will see new pathways where there was only wilderness. My spirit is clearing your way even now. The same hand that parted the Red Sea for my people is parting the impossible for you. I have witnessed how diligently you have strived to maintain faith. You clung to hope when there was nothing visible. You prayed even when it seemed no one was listening. That kind of faith moves heaven. That kind of faith opens floodgates. That kind of faith is why I am rewarding you. What is being placed in your hands is not a random windfall. It is a divine assignment with provision attached. If you accept the assignment God is placing in your hands, comment 1717. I am healing the wounds of your past so they cannot contaminate your future. The shame you once carried will no longer burden your shoulders. The guilt you have lived with is being lifted. The fear that whispered, "What if?" is being silenced. I am clothing you with confidence and dignity. When you enter new environments, you will not feel like an imposter. You will know you belong because I sent you. This 550 million is a sign of provision, but the true miracle is the transformation of your heart and mind. You will utilize what I give you to bring light where darkness reigned. You will be a channel, not merely a container. You will bless, build, and restore. You will experience what it feels like to live without the constant pressure of lack. You will finally possess room to breathe, create, and serve. If you believe you will be a channel of blessing, comment Amen. Challenges will still arise, but you will confront them from a position of victory. You will no longer be fighting for survival. You will be operating from overflow. You will not be chasing opportunities. They will be pursuing you. The anointing on your life will attract the right individuals, the right doors, the right timing. The weight of former battles is breaking off now, and you are stepping into lightness. I am also dispatching protection alongside this blessing. No trap set against you will succeed. No scheme whispered in secret will prevail. I have assigned angels to precede you and follow you. They will safeguard what you carry. They will protect your mind, your home. Even when you do not perceive them, they are present. This is part of my covenant with you. You will begin to sense a shift in your thinking. The worry that kept you awake will lose its power. The questions that tormented you will lose their voice. You will speak differently, walk differently, expect differently. This is what transpires when an individual transitions from survival to destiny. You will start to recognize my hand in small details you formerly overlooked. Remain with me as I complete what I have initiated. Do not shrink back. Do not second guess. I am providing evidence at every turn that I am for you. You will observe confirmations. You will experience peace. You will encounter acceleration. This is not hype. This is holiness. This is my word being enacted in your life in real time. Even as you peruse these words, you are being strengthened. Hope is returning to areas where it perished. Faith is rising where it fell. Courage is growing where fear once dwelled. That is my spirit moving within you. That is my presence enveloping you. That is why your heart feels lighter and your vision clearer. I am with you, and I am not relinquishing my hold. Is it genuinely possible for a 7-second ritual to transform financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked intelligence-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual currently revolutionizing lives. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. Individuals once impoverished are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. However, this secret will not remain accessible online for long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it is permanently erased.